Today we're playing Sol, the 2v2 queen herself, and we're not just using the average Sol skin, even though I believe the normal Sol skin looks amazing. We're using the green skin. I haven't used this in a long time. And today I decided, you know what, it's the perfect day to come and blast some fire into some people's faces. And on the enemy team today, we're facing off against a King Arthur and a Loki. A deadly duo, if I must say so myself. On my team, we have an Amaterasu. Now, I will let you guys know, everybody here seems to be new PlayStation players. The Loki and King Arthur, however, have been playing for a little while. You can tell by the level they are. So with that being said, I just lost my partner and I need to kind of get my stuff together. So I'm going to try to look for an opportunity to hit him here. I do have my explosion coming up. My combustion is up. I'm not getting knocked out yet. I'm going to look for an opportunity. Can I get a combust? Perfect right there. Try to hit my fireball on the King Arthur and look for an opportunity to drop my ultimate right here. And it does, ejecting the Loki out into oblivion. Now, what I'm going to do, since the King Arthur is still alive, I'm going to try to stay back and bait. I was going to say bait his stun, but he used it. Now I just need to wait for an opportunity, and that should give me the victory there for our team. Now that was actually a really nice 1v2. I had a lot of fun with that. I also learned that my partner is still really new, so I'm going to try my best to keep him off of her, or at least separate them so she can do a little 1v1. Nice little combustion on my part, hitting back the Loki. See if I can eliminate him early. Boom, knocking him back. Now the pendulum, remember, on this map, the pendulum penny has eliminated more players than anybody in the game. King Arthur comes in with a nice heavy attack. I do have combustion to separate. It does work on the King Arthur, chucking my fireball, and the Loki comes in to do some interruption. Sadly, they were knocked back by the heavenly strike, so my ultimate missed, but it's okay. But oh no, at least I got the health orb. I guess that wasn't really worth it. That could have been a bad knockout on my part. I need to be very careful right here, and I fell down into oblivion. I was trying to be fancy and land on the platform right behind the pillar, but I wasn't even close enough to do that, so that cost me. It's okay. Alright, so they got their first point victory in the round, so I'm going to try my best to turn it around and go a little harder on this. Try not to make too much mistakes. I think one of my biggest issues with playing Divine Knockout in a lot of games, I try to be fancy most of the time. When I try to be fancy, I forget the basics, which kind of costs me rounds. Alright, so we're going to see if I can come in with a heavy, knocking back that, dodging back, but actually the Amaterasu canceled the ultimate. Sorry, not the ultimate, the stun from the King Arthur. Throwing my fireball, hits Loki straight in the face. Perfect. I'm going to heal up right here. I do have combustion. It's not going to hit anybody. I used it a little too early. Getting that dodge out. Oh, no. What? Oh, man. I messed that up so bad, but I was able to dodge in time to dodge the acrobatic strikes from the Loki. Hit the King Arthur, set up an aerial, and Loki comes in and interrupts. Now, I need to be careful. I'm going to chuck my fireball here to make sure they don't come in my face. Dodging through combustion, and boom, the ultimate hits me. Thankfully, I wasn't high enough vulnerability to be knocked out. Now, I need to be honest with you guys. I'm struggling a little bit right here. I'm not playing the best. I'm making a couple of mistakes. My ultimate should hit Loki right there, ejecting him back just a little bit. Now, I'm going to look for an opportunity to catch Loki off guard. The health orb is up, chucking the fireball. Going to heal up on my own flames, as I think King Arthur got the fireball. That was actually a well-timed dodge. Air heavy attack right there. They're both looking to try to not mess up. Oh no, that was really bad for me right there. I do have combustion, dodging through at the perfect moment, combusting, and boom. That should eliminate the Loki. Now I just have to worry about the King Arthur, dodging through to get some space. Looks like he's going to use his soaring edge. Yes, going to have to use my mobility to get some distance right here. If I had combust, that would have worked out perfectly. Coming back here with a little dodge because I kind of messed up. I shouldn't have followed with the air heavy attack. The health orb is coming up, and I was not able to get it. It's fine. I'm trying to play safe right now and around Penny the Pendulum, just in case he wants to walk straight into her. Going to chuck my fireball right there. I get a little slowed with his soaring edge, looking for an opportunity to use. Perfect, right here. He used his dodge. Ultimate out and ejecting him into oblivion. Good, nice 1v2. It was a lot of fun. Alright, so we just got to turn around one more victory here, and then we'll go on to the next game. Coming in with Combust, I used it a little too early. I'm actually using my attacks at a bad range right now. Nice that attacks. I get hit with Loki's dagger, so now I'm all confused and dazed. I wonder what a lot of people enjoy playing right now, all the new players. It seems like I'm seeing a lot of Lokis. I'm not really seeing any Ymirs, which is kind of expected, to be honest with you. I'm hearing a lot of people message me about Amaterasu. They're enjoying that the most as well. Okay, so you can see my partner is getting tossed around like a little baby right now. It happens. She's doing her best to try to come back and score some victories for us, and I appreciate it. Where's the Loki? Okay, I see him now. I feel like I'm being tossed around as well. My partner gets eliminated, so I'm going to use my ultimate here, and it missed. If he didn't use that air heavy, there was a good chance I could have knocked him out. The stun into the knockback. Thankfully, the pendulum didn't hit me, dodging out right there, getting hit with a lot of different combos, and they eliminate me straight out. Me and my partner are struggling right now. I need to come all or nothing for this last round, or it's gonna be game over. But as you can still see, I'm still doing the most important thing. I'm popping an emote in the beginning to let everybody know I'm having a great time regardless of outcome, and I think that's very important. Now you see how I use my combust there. They were right under it. That would have worked really nice. Light attacks on the Loki. Me and Amaterasu are struggling, but Amaterasu is doing a lot better. You can clearly see she's playing to her full potential now, and we're going out. Come on, let's dodge back there, throw a fireball, get a combust off, and it knocks both of them. I could hit my ultimate right here. Perfect, ejecting the Loki. Now, sadly, my partner was eliminated, but that's okay. He helped me at least get them to higher vulnerability, hitting that right there. Boom! Knocking him back, did not get stunned. Loki's eliminated. Now I just got to deal with the King Arthur. So I'm going to chuck my fireball. My camera moved so weird, but I do get some light attacks off right there. Combust! Nope! Oh, I used it at the wrong moment. I saw him using his ultimate. For some reason, I still went in. I may be able to get him out soon, waiting for some cooldowns or an opportunity. Oh, he used his stun early. All right. So we could probably get him out here in a little bit. I just realized I'm over 100% vulnerability. That could have been my knockout right there. Chucking my fireball right here. See an opportunity, combust, and boom, knocking him straight out. Not fully out, but just enough, and this should collect him, giving us the GG. GG all around to everybody who participated in this random 2v2 event. We're going on to the next game right here, and in this game, we have Jarvis again, and Break, and 2. And on our team, we have Angelic, my buddy. All around, we're ready to fight some fights right now. Now, I really like that Jarvis is playing Ymir, the Fire Ymir skin, just because I switched to Saw. I think it's hilarious. Hitting out the enemy King Arthur, who's actually using that nice level 20 skin, by the way. Love these level 20 skins. Saul's level 20, in my opinion, is the best one. Oh, Ymir comes in with a nice little Hemedy swing on me, knocking me back. I tried to get my combustion off. Now, if I was at the side of him while he was on his icicle, that would have been a guaranteed knockback right there. He stuns me, but I still get the health orb. I mean, it all works out, right? Coming in to interrupt this fight right here, knocking the Ymir back. My ultimate is up. If I get an opportunity, I'm going to use it. Ooh, dodging through. Going to use my ultimate right here, ejecting him out. Ooh, it was a simultaneous double kill. Did not realize that. Or simultaneous elimination is the better words to use. Alright, so we're here in round 2. Hopefully we can pull off another victory, or they're going to come back even stronger than ever. We're going to find out on this episode of Divine Knockout. Ooh, that was a lot of things there. Now the Ymir also got stunned, which is good. Now I'm going to dodge back and get some distance. I'm a little too close to the action, and that's not one of the things Saul really always excels at. Now combustion comes out. He dodges through. Oh no, I'm frozen into a fiery ice cube. Ooh, I feel like I just got hit back right there. I'm at 99%. I'm healing up as best I can. Gonna use my mobility right here to avoid that hit, turning it around, and now, well, I just realized Angelic eliminated the enemy King Arthur. We just have to deal with Jarvis right now. Can I hit him with my ultimate? And I do, eliminating out of the match. That was actually really fast-paced, and I could have been eliminated at any time. My vulnerability was going super high. Thankfully, Angelic covered my back when needed, dodging through into the... I don't know why I dodged into the path of the soaring edge. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're going to use my combustion there. Didn't hit any of them, so I'm looking for an opportunity right now. Perfect air light, and I can get the air heavy off as it was interrupted by the King Arthur. But I do get a full combo off on the enemy King Arthur as well, chucking my fireball. Going to heal myself up just a bit. I'm gonna look to jump up here, look for another opportunity. Combusting, are they coming in? No, they're not. Oh, the soaring edge catches me off. Double stun from Angelic on them. Coming in with the air heavy, hits the enemy King Arthur, and Ymir comes out swinging with his giant club. This is getting intense. My fireball is coming up as well as my ultimate. I tried to help out Angelic there, but he used his ultimate, hitting them both back into 2 different directions. Ooh. Okay, thankfully, oh no, wait, I get eliminated. I was gonna say, thankfully, the platform dropped just a little bit, so it would have saved me, but it didn't. He hits the enemy King Arthur, and it doesn't eliminate him, but gets caught in the fireball by Ymir, eliminating Angelic at the roof of the arena. That was actually pretty funny to see. He gets the stun on the heavy attack. It doesn't eliminate the enemy King Arthur, and Jarvis just comes in with this giant snowball, fiery snowball, sorry. Now coming in there in my mobility, dodging through, hitting that perfect little air attack. Oh, I thought Ymir was about to fall there. It looked like it. Light attacks on the enemy King Arthur, coming in again with another aerial combo. The King Arthur is actually struggling. He's high vulnerability. I have a good chance to knock him back. He dodges straight through my combustion and doesn't stun me. I was just out of range by a little bit. It's okay. Coming in with an dodging back right there. Coming in with my mobility. Gonna turn it back into air light, air heavy, knocking him back. I do have combust up. Using it right here. It hits no one. Where's the enemy King Arthur? Boom! Again, he walks straight into the secondary air attack. Ooh, Ymir is pretty high right now, chucking my fireball, and it does do the elimination. I get stunned, but he also gets stunned by our King Arthur Angelic, which eliminates him with a hold heavy attack. That was incredibly intense, and in this matchup right here, we're playing Saul again with the fiery green skin in another random 2v2. And on our team today, we have Hercules. On the enemy team, we have the double trickster team, Sun Wukong and Loki. Now that is one of the worst teams to fight. They are all over the place and super combat heavy. Ooh, that was a nice interrupt from the Loki, and the dashing strikes actually not allows me to finish my air combos right there, and Hercules falls to his death. This is going to be another 1v2 if it's possible. I'm going to be a little careful with it. Chucking the fireball. I meant to avoid the Kurgel. Now I know Loki's invisible, so I'm going to use my mobility right here, and I did not work. I got hit with some light attacks by the Sun Wukong. Dodging out right there. Light attack, and the Loki interrupted, but got hit with the environmental hazard, which was actually good for me. Ultimate coming out, misses both of them. That probably wasn't the best time. I do chuck the fireball into the Wukong's face. I need to be very careful. I'm very high vulnerability. I do not have a dodge. I'm going to have to use combustion, and I get eliminated. I was gonna say I was gonna look for an opportunity to use combustion, drop down, knock them back, gain some space. All right, so we're in round 2. We already know these two are ready to fight, and let's see if I do have to 1v2 again. I think I have an idea how to take them on. So one of the main changes I'm going to use this round is I'm going to go straight to eliminate the Loki if possible, or at least get high enough vulnerability. The Hercules is going to get eliminated. He fell down. It's okay. It happens. Dodging back right there, but this time the Loki's starting off at a higher vulnerability. Going to get another interrupt right there. See if I can get this. No, it does not work. Checking the fireball, doing some damage right there. Combustion on the Loki, eliminating him out. I do have my ultimate right now, and I do collect the health orb. Light attack on him. He dodges through after using the Kurgel, but I interrupt dashing strikes, and he dodges out of my ultimate. Need to be a little careful. Going to do a hold heavy attack. This is normally how you eliminate a Wukong on high vulnerability if they pop their ultimate. Now, I wasn't sure if I would have gotten the time to do it, but it just was enough. All right, so that was the 1v2 right there. That was super intense than the first matchup. That is for sure. Now, Loki is coming seriously hard on me. Same with the Wukong. I don't blame him. That's very smart of them. But again, I'm going to try to do as much damage as possible just in case I have to deal with both of them. Knocking back the Loki. Going to try to eliminate him if I can. Coming in with the combustion. Edge guarding him as hard as possible. Where's he going? Chucking the fireball. It missed, but the environmental hazard saves me. Those spikes can be very deadly. Now I know the health orb is coming up. Going to try my... Oh, I tried to dodge, but it didn't work. Dashing strikes coming in, hitting me. Dropping my ultimate. Misses both of them. Coming in with the combustion. Hitting the Loki and actually eliminating him. I wasn't expecting that. Now it's me and Hercules versus the Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong still has an opportunity to turn it back if he plays correctly, so I'm going to be very aware of what's going on. Perfect right here, and this should... Oh no! He drops low enough where nothing worked, but I collect both of them here in that nice turnaround, eliminating them with that air heavy attack. Now, if you see how I used my mobility, I turned it around really fast at a right angle, allowing me to get that attack off. Nobody really expects when you do that because it's very hard to pull off, I'll be honest with you, especially with Saul, those little instant turns. All right, so in this round, again, we're just going to try to eliminate one of them. Ooh, environmental hazard. Loki's already at 70. Ooh, even 80% vulnerability right now thanks to the environmental hazards. I do have combust up and I have fireball. Using combust, expecting the Loki was going to come out. He did not. He makes me bounce and ricochet off the environmental hazard. Where's Loki going? Perfect ultimate, eliminating him out. Now we just got to worry about the Monkey King himself, looking for an opportunity, get hit with the Kurgel. I'm going to try to get my combust off. I was a little too close on Wukong interrupt, but the Hercules comes swinging. He was mace around. Ooh, dashing strikes comes out. I'm not high enough vulnerability or close enough to the edge to get knocked out. Chucking my fireball. Just going to heal up a little bit while Hercules has to deal with that. Coming in with the combustion, and it hits him and his clone, eliminating him out. GG. That was actually really intense as well. I will say, going up against the two tricksters can be very tricky. Now in this round right here, we're playing Saul again and we're ready to rumble. We got the fire we need and we're going up against a Hercules and an Amaterasu. That right there, between the two of these characters, I'm actually really worried about the Amaterasu. If it's a very good player, this could be game over. I know when I face Genki, I just immediately know I'm going to get beaten up. Genki, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you. You're just too good with Amaterasu, honestly. It's so much fun to fight. On my team, we have a Loki, and right now they're bullying Loki, so I need to be very careful and try my best to ensure as much damage gets passed on both of them and try to peel for my partner. If you don't know what peeling is, it's simply where you peel for your ally, allowing you to get the enemy off their back, giving them time to recover. Okay, so, oh, I tried to come in there with a little fancy move. It didn't work. Chucking my fireball. The Hercules fell down. Nice. He was not able to get back out. Now we just have to deal with the Amaterasu. What's she gonna do? I think she's playing a little safe right now. Loki goes in with that hold heavy attack, eliminating her out. Good job, Loki. That was a great job, even though they were both bodying you, because I mean they were straight focusing you. Coming in again with the emote. Hopefully we can get some emotes out of these players soon, you know, get them to know that emotes are a good thing in the game. Now you just gotta equip your best emote, and my favorite one is always gonna be Totters right there. I'm missing all my attacks. I need to be a little careful. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm trying to be fancy. Dodging out there. Light attack comes in. Poor Totters. He just going for that full 360 backflip. Dodging out. He wasn't even aiming at me. That was bad in hindsight. Could have saved my dodge for a different opportunity, but it's okay. You never know. Chucking in my fireball. Dodging through. Again, he wasn't aiming for me. Are they not aiming for me? That's cool. So I need to kind of adjust my playstyle. They're really going for that Loki and want to eliminate him out. And there goes my partner. I don't know if I could turn this around, but we're going to see, because I think I made a lot of mistakes this round. Combust coming down. Hits the Amaterasu, which works out. Coming in with my ultimate, see if I could get the Hercules, and I barely missed it. That was actually really nice for the Amaterasu to catch me off in the sky. Light attacks off right here. Her ultimate is up, and Hercules. This is kind of bad right now because I could probably bait the Amaterasus. Hercules' ultimate is a pain to deal with. Dodging out, and there is the bait for the Amaterasu. Coming in there with a little turnaround. What can I do? The fireball is coming up. I was hoping I was out of range for the Heavenly Strike, so I could have gone the fireball. That boulder comes in, eliminating me out. Perfect duo combo on the both of their part at the end there. I love it. I love how they're focusing and tunnel visioning one person to try to eliminate them as early as possible. I really think the Hercules would have come to me. You know what? Fine. We're going to do it this way. Since I know what their plan is, they're just going to tunnel vision the Loki. I'm just going to try to do as much damage and separate them as much as possible. Coming in right there, trying to hit both of them. I do hit the Hercules, which actually helps us out there, do a nice combo of damage on him. I tried to get the light attacks off, but the Amaterasu counters me instantly. Hold heavy attack, knocking her back. When I use the combust on the Hercules, he used his dodge, chucking the fireball. It barely misses him. That could have been the out right there. I thought she was a little lower, so I could have hit her with some light attacks. I was completely wrong. My ultimate is coming back, however. Going to pop it right here. Hit them both. Out. No, okay, so they didn't get eliminated, but I do have my combust. Gonna use it right here, and it hits the Hercules out. I think he was gonna fall either way. That would have worked out in my favor. So with that being said, now Loki just has to deal with it. Goes in for the hold heavy attack. Amaterasu is still there, looking to get her with an aerial attack, and she just chooses death. She chooses to fall instead of coming back on and fighting both of us. I completely understand. Sometimes that's how it works. Okay, so as you can see, Amaterasu used her Sunseeker dash. Hercules used his pounce very early. Light attacks off, and I get the tackle from the Hercules. Gonna cut my combust right here, and it does interrupt the Heavenly Strike from the Amaterasu, which works out in our favor. Then Hercules comes in swinging his mace, dodging out there. I love how hold heavy attack for Hercules does bring out that massive piece of rock as a little ledge. It just reminds me of the Lion King so many times. Dodging through, perfect right there. Nice light attacks coming in with the combust, knocking him back. It's not enough to eliminate him yet. He used his pounce, but I got the health orb, so I should be fine. I used my mobility to counter him. However, the big mistake I used, I came out of it a little too early, dodging through right there. Now, I just realized Loki is actually very high on vulnerability, so I'm going to try my best to peel as best as possible. The combust comes out into the air heavy, air light on the Hercules. I do have my ultimate. I may be able to get him out. I used it a little too early. Oh, he just fell down. That works too. Alright, so it's me and the Loki versus the Amaterasu. We're going to use some light attacks on her, and she eliminates Loki straight out. Air light into air heavy, and that gives us the round victory. GG all around.